Alright guys, today we're back and we're looking at the subreddit R2X chromosomes, a subreddit infested with cringy feminists. So this should be a lot of fun. Alright, first up, let's read what the description of the subreddit is. Alright, the description says, "Welcome to 2X chromosomes, a subreddit for both serious and silly content intended for women's perspectives. We are a welcoming subreddit and support the rights of all genders. Except if you're a man. They don't support you if you're a man. They hate men. They are female incels. So, posts are moderated for respect, equanimity, grace, and relevance." Okay. Alright, let's get into this cesspool.
Good luck.
First post. "So I see this subreddit has been taken over by swerfs in service of the alt-right using Mormon Catholic rhetoric." Okay, I don't know what a swerf is, so, yeah. I'll use context clues to try and figure that one out. These people have their own secret language, I swear. "As a former sex worker and non-binary trans person, we're off to a great start here. We're off to a great start. This is just a notice in case this escaped your attention like it did mine yesterday because I'm not often here." Yeah, that's a lie. We know you're on Reddit all day. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, bro. Or sis, whatever you are. "I remember vaguely a series of posts during this last year. Anti-Portin. What's Portin? Portin? Is that a typo? With language used very specifically with supposedly personal attacks. Quote, oh, tell that to my friend who's been permanently mutilated by this line of work, unquote. And maybe because I'm trans blue." What am I reading? What are these terms? Trans blue? Portin? Swerf? What? This is like words a 3-year-old would make up. "Every time I hear the word mutilation, my weaponized language antenna..." I have no clue what I'm reading. I'll be honest with you guys. I have no clue what I'm reading.
Don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what that shit is. You could be speaking fucking Swahili and I wouldn't know any better.
So for the record, if this doesn't get downvoted to hell before the unaware, well-intentioned person finds it, here's a good reading list to understand why feminism needs to be intersectional. I hate this side of the internet. Whatever this is, this feminist, ultra-left, everything has to be politically... I hate all of this. Whatever this is, I hate it. Otherwise, it's just white feminism. Yeah, we all know white is the worst color. It is the worst color. Trying to get the most privilege to climb to the same level of cishet. What is cishet? I'm giving up on this post, dude. I can't. Alright, here's to hoping we can find a normal post. At least as normal as it gets for Reddit. "Watching men throw fits over fantasy romance being popular is absolutely hilarious." But remember guys, feminism is about equality, not about hating men, right? Yeah. "There have been a few articles about the rise of romantasy in literary spaces over the past few weeks, and the male readers are big mad, lol." Let me stop you right there, sis. No man is reading romance novels, unless they're gay or something. No man is reading romantic novels. They're just not. So I don't know where you're seeing this, what guys you're seeing that are big mad, maybe trans guys, or gay guys. That could be a possibility, I suppose, but no man is reading romantic novels. I remember my grandma used to read all those romantic novels. There's an author called Danielle Steele, and I think my grandma must have had every book she ever wrote, but all of her books are like those cheesy romantic novels. My grandma used to eat that shit up. Rest in peace, Grams. Their precious genre of oh-so-serious and literary and deep books is being infiltrated and taken over by the masses of horny women who are ruining the genre and cheapening literature and making it so hard for them to find books they actually like. Oh no, publishing doesn't cater to men anymore. Men now have to, gasp, read the description and do a bit of research to find out if a book will be good or if it will be something women are reading, with descriptions of things that they are unfamiliar with in SFF fiction, such as clits and consent. Oh, the horror. Imagine if a man posted something this blatantly sexist. Imagine if a man said something like this. Like, what if he said, women are unfamiliar with empathy and being decent people? He would be called an incel until the end of time. Till the end of time. And it would be not just women calling him an incel, other men would be calling him an incel. Which I find kind of funny. You see these white knight kind of soy boy dudes sticking up for women all the time, but you hardly ever see women sticking up for men. We as men, we need to do better, guys. We need to stick together. But yeah, I just think it's funny. You'll get called an incel for literally just disagreeing with a woman. When on my main channel, when I made my Travis Hunter video, I had this weird dude in my comments saying, "Oh, you're an incel. You sound like an incel." And like everyone ratioed him. Like a bunch of people replied and were like, "You're a weird white knight, dude. You're a soy boy." Yeah, but all this to say that men stick up for women, women don't stick up for men. Hardly ever. The level of anger some men have about fantasy romance is so funny. Female fantasy sci-fi fans had to not only suffer through misogynistic drivel for decades. I'm curious what you think misogynistic is. I'm very curious because I guarantee it wasn't misogynistic. But had to learn how to comb through all of that to find books they might like, watching men have meltdowns. Once again, no man is having a meltdown. The only one who reads romance novels is female incels. Literally, that's it. No man is reading a romance novel. But keep coping. Over a subgenre they think is inferior that women primarily like and read, making the big bucks is just endlessly funny to me. Yeah, you sound like you're not mad, totally not mad. You're laughing. Yeah, we totally believe you. They can keep on crying about it while these female authors' bank accounts fill up. LMAO. Yeah, the money's going from your bank account to their bank account because you're the one buying the books, dumb fuck. Yeah, it's being funneled from your bank account to their bank account. So sick on, bro. Sick on. Back to the kitchen. Go. Alright, let's see what else these feminists have to say. Should be good. Women win court ruling blocking Trump's order to house trans women in men's prisons. Now, I haven't clicked on this. I haven't verified that it's true. I haven't read it. But if it is true, you're celebrating actual biological women getting hurt. By putting biological men, let's be clear about that, even if they identify as a woman, biological men in with biological women. You know the amount of harm that can come? You know how much violence goes on in prison? You know how much sexual assault goes on in prison? This, and you're celebrating this. The top comment is just peak. Top comment is amazing. Trump's Attorney General and the Bureau of Prisons didn't disagree with any of the harms that the trans women said they'd faced under Trump's order. It's because they know it'd be harmful and don't care. Cruelty is the point. Yeah, cruelty is a... Yeah, you don't care about the cruelty towards the actual biological women. You care about the cruelty towards the biological men. This is so funny. Feminism has wrapped completely around, done a 180-degree turn, and now they are literally fighting for men to hurt women. This is insane. This is what's even going on. I cried to Green Day's American Idiot album today after picking up groceries. At least you're doing your womanly duties of getting groceries. We love to see it. I've loved Green Day all my life, but I've never felt fearful irony until today listening to Jesus of Suburbia. God, I'm fucking mad. Ladies, we should all be fucking mad. Always be smart and do not give up. I'm dedicated to spending my day off to prepping and emailing my senators a laundry list of complaints and concerns.
Shut up, bitch!
War stops for no one, and we cannot let the ideological triggers pulled by this coup attempt to distract us from the fight. These people talk as if they're revolutionaries in the war. Dog, you just admitted you cried to a song. You cried to a song. You ain't fighting shit, dude. You ain't fighting shit. You think those emails really are gonna help, dude? Look, I'm all about trying to bring about positive change, if that's what you want to do. But these people are so soft, man. These people are so soft. These feminists are so soft. And that's exactly why feminism is constantly clowned on. That's exactly why it's starting to get phased out and be replaced by more sensible opinions. And I'm not even saying right-wing opinions. I'm saying just sensible opinions. That's exactly why you're losing. That's exactly why you lost. We cannot let this country become the boulevard of broken promises. Not to you, GD, and dreams. Rise up when you can. I'm wishing all of us luck and success fighting this humanitarian battle. Dog, they think Trump's way worse than he is. They think he's like a dictator. Bro, he has his flaws, I'll admit it, but these people are so dramatic, it's funny. Top comment is, this is the album that radicalized me. So you're admitting you're radicalized, okay, but you'll rail on the far right all day and talk about how radical they are, right? Yeah. Okay, though. You're whatever. If you're radical, you're radical. It came out when I was in 5th grade, and at the time I was weirdly patriotic. How is that weird? What's wrong with having pride where you live and where you come from? What's wrong with that? So I got this strange combination of love for my country and punk rage that has turned me into someone who's willing to fight for their home. I was born here. I was raised here. I've lived here my whole life, and I will not let it go without a fight. Once again, these people are so soft. They spend all their day on Reddit. They probably don't have a job, and they probably live with their parents. So, yeah, good luck with that fight. You can't even fix your own life, let alone fix the country. Good luck. My sister, a little older than you, is also weirdly patriotic. These people think having pride for where you come from is weird. I'll never understand that. Definitely something to be said about growing up in the US on top of the world right at the end of the Cold War and then the fallout of 9/11. Yeah, once again, these people can't even fix their own life, so how are they going to fix the country? This doesn't worry me at all. This does not worry me at all. Any meaningful change that has ever been made in this country for the positive has always been by a man. That being said, all the negative changes usually are brought about by men. The fact you're even able to post is because of a man. They're the ones that mine the materials that go into your cell phone, that make it so you can view what's going on in the world. But yeah, by all means, Donald Trump should be quaking in his boots from one mentally ill female incel on Reddit. Alright, on to the next feminist. I'm extremely sick and it's going just how I thought it would. I am sick, my whole body aches and I'm nauseated and I'm switching between being drenched in sweat and shivering. My significant other has done absolutely nothing to comfort me. I woke up crying because of the agony and all he said was, "Can't you get medicine delivered?" and turned over to scroll on Reddit. Well, that's what you get for marrying a Redditor. I've been asking all day and night for a body rub for just a little relief, and instead I end up rubbing him. I can't get up, much less get up and look for things without vomiting. And after asking him to search for anything I need, he just blankly stares at the surface and says, "I can't find it." He doesn't even care a little bit that I've been wailing in agony, and all he keeps saying is, "I hope I don't get sick. I can't get sick this week." But when he's sick, I dote over him, make sure he doesn't have to move a muscle, comfort him, and I have a sneaking suspicion he would drop the ball, and he did. And now I'm sick and sad, and I just want someone to take care of me. Well, the first thing you want to do is post on Reddit to your other female incel friends. That's the first thing you want to do. One thing you don't want to do is communicate with your husband and tell him how you feel. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to post on Reddit. That's what you want to do. That's going to solve your problem right there. If you go to this subreddit, one thing you'll see is just tons of posts of women complaining about their boyfriends and husbands. Like, that's probably like 70% of the subreddit. I can't tell you how many of those posts I had to scroll past to get material for this video. Quick side note, I remember my mom was a part of a painting group when I was younger, when I was a kid. My mom's a pretty artistic person. She's good at painting. And she was a part of a group of women who got together and they all painted together. Like, they talked, they painted, and they had a good time. Well, she ended up quitting that group. And I asked her one day, I said, "Mom, how come you quit that group?" And she was like, "Because all the women ever wanted to do and talk about was how much they hated their husbands. That's all they talked about, was how much they hated their husbands." And my mom's like, "I love my husband. I love my husband to death. He's the man of my dreams. And I didn't want to be around that negativity at all. I didn't want to be around it." And I'm like, W moms. It made me proud to be her son. Because that's the type of attitude most women should have. Look, if your partner's not treating you good, just break up with them. Complaining on Reddit is the most cowardly pussy shit you can do. Alright, guys and gals, I'm going to end it here. I've already lost 10 IQ points. I can't afford to lose much more. I'm kind of retarded to begin with, so I can't afford to lose much more IQ points. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, leave a like. And be sure to check out my main channel if you like sports. It's BD1 and only, and it's awesome. Alright, peace out.